Hello, hello, hello. Good evening. Happy Monday. We are in the first of a work week, ending the first day of a work week. Monday. Happy Monday. Happy to be before you once again. This is my sixth consecutive day. So, welcome to day 6 of Fluid Chronicles, my Florida journey. Thank you for following along with me, for being part of this, for checking in. I'm looking for any of your comments. Feel free to comment. Feel free to tap in and look at other broadcasts, nuggets I've dropped. So I like to share a little bit of my journey daily. That's what I've been doing. And I would like to start with breathing. So I've been saying that this can be done any part of the day. Yes, I start my day off this way. When I come before you at whatever time, it's a pleasure to be able to stop and pause and do it again. And the emphasis of me doing that is to show that it can be done any time of day. Any time of day. Stop, pause, breathe, and see the difference that it makes. When we do this breathing, we are giving recognition of being given a new day. So when we inhale and exhale, we're going to do counts of 4. So let's take a couple of breaths together. Join in with me. So we'll inhale, count to 4, hold it, exhale, in the count to 4, hold it. When I say hold it, I mean just be still. Just be still. Feel the breath entering your body and the breath leaving your body. Be present to every inhale and exhale of what you're feeling in that moment. Just allow it to be. Thoughts are flowing through your mind. Just allow them to flow. Allow them to pass by. Imagine them just passing by. So you're not grabbing onto the thought and holding it. That's continuing with the thought. That's holding on to it. Let it pass. Passing thoughts mean that you may go from one thought to the next. That's passing thoughts. So let's breathe. Inhale. 3, exhale. 2, 3, 4. You can close your eyes or you can leave them open. Let's do that again. Inhale. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Hold. One more time. And as you inhale, imagine that breath of air slowly filling within you and spreading throughout you, generating powerful positivity, positive energy. And as you exhale, that feeling of positivity and good energy that is removing and releasing any negativity, anything that's not you, that doesn't belong, any ailing thoughts or feelings, that you're releasing all of that. So let us inhale joy and exhale. And inhale abundance and exhale. Inhale goodness And inhale wholeness. Hold that. And exhale. Blow it out. Still. 2, 3, 4. Ah, let sound out of you. So that's our breathing exercise, acknowledgement of breath in our bodies. Today I'm grateful for Monday, for another day, for a new day. I'm grateful for the consistency that I've been having. I'm grateful for this day, for my fluid Chronicle share for today. I was thinking about habits, changing habits versus implementing new habits. I did I talked about the other day that I have done these different gratitude shares. I did the 21 days of gratitude. I'm doing revisiting of that, of the daily gratitude. And when I did it for the 21 days, I talked a lot about it taking 21 days to implement a habit and elaborating on that to say a minimum of 21 days. And so there is a lot of theories around that. And I was back on that topic today. And I was looking at a couple of researchers and theorists discussions on it. Um, there was one set of research that was done in 2012 that says it takes 10 weeks or 2.5 months to create a habit. And then another study that was a an an adaptation of a study that was done in 2009 that suggests it takes 18 to 254 days. And that information was on healthline.com. And then there's a 21-day rule, 2190 rule. 2190 rule states that 21 days to make a habit and 90 days to make it a permanent lifestyle change. And that 21-day theory or formula was born in 1960, and it came from Dr. Maxwell Maltz. He wrote a self-help book, and that book was called Psycho Cybernetics, a new way to get more loving or more living out of life. And so I looked a little bit more into that. And this is going to be a whole full separate topic later on. I'm just touching on it now, just to let you know where my thoughts were going today. And there's a lot of different articles on that, a lot of information that you can find on the different theories of it. And one in particular I was looking at today, piggybacking on Dr. Maxwell or Dr. Maltz. Maltz is the last name, Maxwell is the first name. His theory and him after writing that book, and it's now being referenced as the 21 days being kind of more a myth because it doesn't exactly take 21 days to create a habit, and definitely not to change or get rid of a habit. One thing I feel good about is all the times that I did talk about this, that I said it takes a minimum of 21 days. So 21 days is not that far off, and it really depends on what the habit is. If you're talking about implementing a skill or something work related, or a system in which you do things, a way in which you do things, then that's closer and more rational to say an average of 3 weeks. And so I've always said that it takes longer depending on how long you've had the habit if you're trying to get rid of something. And so in reading further into that today, that's pretty much along the lines of what they were saying in the study. And and saying that Dr. Maltz kind of was rethinking and re-looking back at it. And I just want to mention a specific part or two from here. He said um, it makes sense why the 21 days myth would spread. It's easy to understand. The time frame is short enough to be inspiring, but long enough to be believable. And who wouldn't like the idea of changing your life in just 3 weeks? But the problem is that Maltz was simply observing what was going on around him and wasn't making a statement of fact. And to speak further to the time frame and additional studies, there was a study that examined the habit of 96 people over a 12-week period. Each person chose one new habit for the 12 weeks and reported each day on whether or not they did the behavior and how automatic the behavior felt. Some people chose simple habits like drinking a bottle of water with lunch. Others chose more difficult tasks like running for 15 minutes before dinner. And at the end of the 12 weeks, the researchers analyzed the data to determine how long it took each person to go from starting a new behavior to automatically doing it. So, on average, it takes more than 2 months before a new behavior becomes automatic. This was based on the results of this 12-week study. So, 66 days. And how long it takes a new habit to form can vary widely depending on the behavior, the person, and the circumstances. So it took anywhere from 18 days to 254 days for people to form a new habit. So like I said, I just wanted to touch on that and dabble in that a little bit. This is thing, one of the type of things that intrigue me, and in working with individuals to develop skills and develop better habits. This is along those lines. And so I will be looking further into this a little bit more and coming back to have more conversation on this in the This is Share Nuggets segment. So I will be back to talk more about forming habits and getting rid of habits and the difference between changing a habit and making a life change. So look out for that. Look out for that. So that's what I was thinking about today, or some of the things that I was looking at and reading and getting into today. And so I just wanted to share that. Uh, I will be back before you tomorrow. So look for me here on YouTube. You can find the podcast on Spotify, Anchor, Cat, Castbox, or your choice of podcast source. Pretty much on all of them now. You can look for Iris' Share Nuggets group and the Queen Ivy Writers Corner on Facebook. And just search Queen Ivy or Iris' Share Nuggets and you will find me. Thank you for tuning in. Until next time. I say peace.